Hey guys, Heart of the Dragons here, and we're doing an Exodia Millennium deck profile for you guys today. And I've been waiting for this. It's an awesome OTK deck, if I'm right.
Yes.
And I just got all the cards, and I got this amazing new mat with Exodia and the gods on it. So let's get started.
So unlike my Exodia deck where I try to draw the pieces to win, he's relying on the fusion to win,
Yes.
which is awesome.
So first we play one Exodia Fridon, one right arm, one left arm, one right leg, and one left leg.
That's what you need for the now. If you could win two of this deck, but
Yeah,
it doesn't come up that often.
no, it doesn't. Then we play Three Heart of Blue Eyes. This and plus there's reprints in the tin, so I was like, might as well. It's cheaper too, the reprints, and also it's like and that's why I also want to do this deck because of the reprints. So this card is always treated as a Millennium card. You can discard this card, add one Millennium monster and deck to your hand. You can only use this effect, Heart of the Blue Eyes, once per turn. If this card is in the graveyard, you can successfully activate Millennium Alch. This duel, your opponent normal or special summon monsters. That is level 8 or higher and has 2,000 or more attacks. You can send that monster to the graveyard if you do special summon this card.
There's another effect, real quick, where you can't take control, like your opponent can't take control of it. That's reference to the anime when Kaiba took Grandpa's copy of his blue eyes. Just for a fun fact.
Then we play 3 Shield of Millennium Dynasty. Cannot be destroyed by spell trap effects. You can only use each of the following effects of this card once per turn. If this card's in your hand, you can place it in your spell trap card zone as a face-up continuous spell. While this card is continuous, you can either pay 3,000 life points or reveal one Millennium Alch in your hand, special summon this to your card and one Millennium Alch from deck to your hand. Then we play 3 Sinjin, Wake from a Millennium. Cannot be destroyed by monster effects. You can only use each of the following effects of Sinjin once per turn. If this card is in your hand, you can place it in your spell and trap card zone as a face-up continuous spell. While this card is a continuous spell, you can either pay 2,000 or reveal one Millennium Ankh in your hand, special summon this card, and then add one Millennium monster from deck to your hand. Then we play 3 Lava Golem. Basically, must be special summon from the hand to your opponent's field by attributing 2 monsters they control. You cannot normal summon set the turn you special summon this card once per turn during your summon, but it's ready to take 1,000 damage. Then we play 2 Golem, the guards Millennium Treasure. The activation of Millennium Alch cannot be negated. You can only use each of the following effects of this card once per turn. If this card is in your hand, you can place it in your spell and trap card zone as a face-up continuous spell. While this card is in continuous spell, you can either pay 2,000 life points or reveal one Millennium Alch in your hand. So summon this card and then add one Wedge Temple. Then for hand traps, we play 3 Ash to stop deck effects, and then 3 Droll to stop drawing. Now onto the spells. We play 3 Millennium Ankh. Shuffle 5 forbidden monsters from your hand, deck, or face-up field, and special summon one the stoppable Exodia card from your extra deck. Then shuffle the face of monster cards you control into deck, except Exodia monsters whose original levels are 10 or higher, and Millennium monsters also. You cannot summon for the rest of the turn after activation. Shuffle this card in the deck instead of sending it to the graveyard. Then we do 3 Wedge Temple. During your main phase, you can place 1 monster from your hand in your spell and trap card zone as a continuous spell. Then place 1 Millennium monster from your deck in your graveyard and trap zone as face-up continuous spell. You can only use the effect of this card once per turn. If a face of Millennium monsters is controlled or destroyed by battle or card effect, you can place it in your spell and trap card as a continuous spell instead of sending it to the graveyard. Then we play 2 Sewer Poly to get into some extra deck monsters, which I'll show you when we go into the extra deck. 2 Secret Villas of the Spellcasters. If you control no spell traps or type monsters, and your opponent does not, your opponent can activate spell cards. If you control no spellcaster type monster, you cannot use spell cards. One Obliterate Blaze. Basically, this is the card where it the Subluxonian Incarnate can gain 10,000 attack, I believe.
And it could do piercing damage.
Yeah, that too. One set rotation. Basically to set one on your opponents and set one on your field. One called by, one terraforming, one pop. Basically, banish 3 cards or 6 from your extra deck face down to draw a few, and then 2 Exodia Fire's Rage. This card is always treated as Exodia Obliter. If you control level 10, destroy all cards your opponent. If this card is in your graveyard, except the turn it was sent there, you can banish it and then activate one of these effects. And one forbidden monster from your deck or graveyard to hand, shuffle up to 5 forbidden monsters graveyard and or banishment into the deck. That's it for the main deck, so let's go into the extra deck. Play 3 and Subluxonian Incarnate. Cannot be short by opponent's card effects. Once to turn this card battle during the damage calculation, this card gain attack equal to your life points. Once per turn, when a spell card or effect is equipped, negate that activation, and during your turn you can set one Exodia or Obliterate spell and trap card from the deck. Once per turn, during standby phase, lose 1,000 life points. One Chaos Star Source Dragon for Super Poly. Basically, if this card's used them, you can target card your opponent. Controls up to the number of light and dark monsters, uses this card's material, destroy them. If this card is banned, you can target one level 4 light or dark dragon monster you control. Comes level 8. And then one dragon for Super Poly. Then Underworld Goddess of the Closed World. You can use one monster your opponent controls of material to link summon this card. If this card's linked summon, you can negate effects of all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls. This link summon card is unaffected by opponent's activated effects unless they target this card. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a card or effect, special summon monster from graveyard quick and negate the activation. One access code for banishment, I believe.
To pop stuff.
Yeah, pop. One Blackluster Soldier of Chaos. Basically, each turn you can use one of these effects. This card gains 1,500. This card can make a second attack or banish one card on the field.
That's only if, just keep in mind, everyone, that's only if you use a level 7 or higher monster.
Yep. One Nightmare Unicorn to pop.
Just send the card back.
Yeah, send the card. One SP for banishment. Nightmare Unicorn for spell trap. Dark Charmer, what does this do? Special element, you can target one dark monster in your opponent's graveyard. Special element to the zone this card points to. If this card is linked, summon destroy by battle or destroy by opponent's card effect. While it's in your owner's monster zone, you can add one dark with 1,500 lesser attack from your deck to your hand. Same thing, but for earth monsters. And then one IP for link summoning, right?
During your opponent's turn,
Yeah.
yes.
And then one of the new Zeus.
So what got you into this Exodia deck?
What else? The anime.
Yeah, exactly. And the support's awesome to play.
Yeah, I agree. Well, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe and keep doing everyone.
Bye, everyone.